Hey everybody, it's Alika Lifty, and today let's brew our El Salvador Finca Santa Rosa washed Pacamara as a filter offering. This is a delicate and delicious Pacamara offering from our friend Raul in El Salvador. I have never had the opportunity to visit our friend Raul. Behind your camera, Jason Miller has been to Santa Rosa and San Salvador, right? Where was the place on the beach? You went to a really cool looking place. It's on our drone footage. You've seen the image of Santa Rosa. I'm sure we'll post it again. Dakota will put up some blurb of how beautiful it is with all the pine trees and the beautiful beach. But we have a coffee that is both a delicate black tea and this nice white grape and this floral rose. Rose is a very prominent note in Raul's coffees, and we get it here with this washed Pacamara. It's gonna drain really fast, so if you're brewing in a different brew method, expect a little bit of difference than what we're doing. Today, I'm brewing in a new brewer for us. This is the Origami Air S. S just for small, Air because it's plastic. So if you're using your own origami, it's gonna be fine, no matter what size it is, just either bigger or smaller. I'm using the flat filter today, and so because I don't have as much bypass out of the sides of here, I am going to grind this a little bit more coarsely than if I were to brew this in a Kalita wave. So if you're grinding on the Kalita, you're going to be using a traditional grind setting that you're used to for our Cafe Kalita recipe. This is a little bit more coarse than we usually go. And this was dialed in by our trainer, Matt Toomer. So he did a great job brewing this coffee. He did a neat thing where he had like a lineup with where he was brewing like 3 at the same time, almost competition style, and just like having a variable changed in each recipe. And so we got to taste side by side some of the changes he was making. Unfortunately, he's camera shy, and so I'm gonna be doing this brew guide for you. So I hope I do it justice. First off, I'm gonna wet this paper filter. Now when wetting your paper filter in an origami, if you're using the flat paper, you want to start at the sides and then work your way to the middle. That way it's going to cling up here and keep that flat bottom to it. So start there on the side, wet it all around. I still have a nice surface area there that is flat. All right, we are brewing with 16 grams of our El Salvador washed Pacamara, and this is ground medium. Just a touch finer than what I would grind for a traditional drip coffee. This was 10 on our EKS, and this was 12 on our Baratza Encore, which is going to be at around 21, 22 clicks on your Comandante C40. So, 16 grams of coffee, 250 grams of water, and this is going to take us 4 pours to finish this up. 30, 100, yes, 4 pours total. Take your scale, 0 your timer, and let's bloom 30 mils of water. Touch all this coffee. You got a brewer that looks like a cone, but it is flat. I missed a couple edges. I'm gonna hit it. There we go. So I'm at 36 grams. We'll be all right. And I'm only gonna let this bloom for 25 seconds. So at 25, I'm gonna hit this heavy in the middle and bring it up to 100 total. Trying to stir everything up from the bottom. There we go. And at 45 seconds, had to do some math there for a second. At 45, I'm gonna hit this up to 200 with another central pour. Heavy in the middle. There we go. And now I'm gonna let this go until 1 minute and 25 seconds, where I'm going to pour evenly in a spiral and finish this off at our target 250 mils. This coffee brews really easily. When we were brewing too quickly or with too coarse a grind setting, you know, it was just a little bit too delicate. We wanted more body, more sweetness to help balance this floral and white grape. Here at 125, let's finish it off. Push all that coffee back down. And when it drained too long, it became too dominant with the black tea note. It became like a flavored black tea, which was really interesting because it had this medium to medium heavy weight for a coffee, but the predominant flavor of black tea. So it was kind of confusing in that way. It became really dominant, that black tea note. So almost like one of those Rishi tea sodas. And we should finish dripping out around 2 minutes and 30 seconds with this coffee. That is our target for this washed Pacamara. And when we are balanced, we're going to get notes of rose. Again, El Salvador, Santa Rosa, we get lots of rose. I'm finished here about 126, 127. So rose, white grape, or green grape. They're the same thing as far as I know. And fig, so this light kind of brown sugar sweetness, but still fruity. And black tea. How can we forget the black tea? Serve and enjoy.